your screen.
There
There
you
it is.
I
go.
just,
Yep.
yep.
All right, here we go. All right, let's start. Let's see if Sithy can clinch our first attempt.
God, let's hope. I don't have it in me to go all the way to game 162.
Every time I do one of these games for the bandwagoners, I forget that I made Judge Judy all of heel staff this year. It always cracks me up.
Okay,
I
this is
think it looks
looking
good for you,
good.
Sean.
This is looking good. Nap, Musial, perfect.
Yeah. It's like Gaylor Perry got smoked.
Yep. Ooh, the Heat have pulled back within one. Maybe they're not done.
Shit. Oh shit.
Nice.
Congrats. I hope that's the last game you fucking win. They're probably facing you.
I mean, you've kind of handled uh you've handled yourself this year against me so far, so
Yeah, okay, knock on wood, bro. I'm not playing that game.
No. Let's stop and pour one out for Amazings.
Yeah. Rip. Sorry,
That was a
amazing.
good run.
Heat up by one now. Strasburg lowered his season ending ERA to 5.25.
Chris Carpenter, man, 138 ERA out of the pen.
31 games. Yeah, that's decent.
Oh,
Kind of
65
under the
innings.
radar.
Yeah,
Too.
yeah, very under the radar.
Grasshopper and the Gator. Was very excited to get Grasshopper Jim on my Immaculate Grid the other day.
Yeah, that's a good one to use if you can remember to. I like Bob Carruthers. It's another good one. And what's that guy's name? Ferguson.
Ooh.
Charlie
Oh,
Ferguson.
Pinch hit 3-run homer off of
Tentacle.
Secole.
Willie McCovey, dang.
wow.
I always want him to do well. His ratings are always insane and out of the park. He
When
looks
I
like
had him last year, he was just dog shit.
terrible. I
So
know.
bad.
I was looking at it this year because when I was thinking about drafting him, I was like, nah, he was so bad last year. I just can't do it.
It's like that one year he had like an OPS of like two something, and it just doesn't translate.
Yeah, he had one of the best OPS plus years ever that year, like top 50. Man, the Hawks might have used all their energy to come back in this game. Now they're down three, 2 minutes left.
That's crazy. I mean, either it's the villain Trey Young or the fucking Miami Heat. So
Yeah. Game over, Cav.
Like,
game over. Cap. How did uh what's his name do? Tebow.
Uh, oh yeah,
oh
Tebow.
shit, I didn't put Tebow in the lineup.
Oh
Oh
dang.
well, just do next time.
Next game,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they lost by 4. It's not like maybe
He
it's
would have
Also
hit
4.
a
hasn't
grand.
clinched
He
home
would have
field.
hit a grand slam.
Tebow has not clinched home field yet, or Pointy. Still technically has something to play for. All right, with the pressure off, can Amazing stop shitting the bed?
Code. Who do I have playing in left field? Kevin Mitchell. Sweet. Okay, good.
Wicked
Wow.
cool.
Oh, there it goes. It's the comeback. Nope. A 1 point game, 52 seconds left. Oh, man. All right, it'll be more dramatic if we do it all with 2 outs. There we go. No, maybe not. Damn. Ooh, Hawks have the ball down 1, 35 seconds left and ticking.
Yeah.
Dyson Daniels kicks it to Niang. Drives into the paint, gets a good shot off short. Highsmith the rebound. Niang fouls him. 19 seconds left. They're gonna get another shot though. It's not over.
Got a ball game here.
Wow. Free baseball. Oh,
Walk-off winner.
Tunes coming through. What happened in the bottom of the
Austin
10th?
Mocker with the win.
Hell yeah.
The legend
Mookie Betts with
continues.
a single. Mookie Betts caught stealing, but then Denny Lyons singles and scores on an Albert Bell double.
Wow.
Denny's TM symbol.
Denny's gets the win for Tunes.
Mm-hmm. You'll love to see it.
Austin Mocker beats Joss.
Hattie Joss with a 3-14 record in
Hey,
relief.
2 more losses, he could still get there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a relief pitcher, so he totally could.
yeah, 316 straight.
I'm purposely saving the Barons and Gales game for last.
Oh, that makes sense.
This result would clinch that 4 seed for Pointy. So now, yeah, we can definitely start Tebow for him.
Hell yeah.
All right. Booker T against Burt. Well, Stevie Ray as Booker T.
Yeah, Stevie Ray. Stevie Ray's come in clutch.
Gentlemen, good luck.
Alrighty.
Thanks, pal.
Ooh, 2 runs in the first.
Got to him early.
Wow. Ron Santo involved, of course.
Mickey Cochrane, 2-run homer.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. They had another rally going after that, but
Ooh.
canceled. Damn.
Is it magic number 1 or 2?
2, you have to sweep to win the division.
Okay.
So walk. Okay.
Two outs away from the division title.
Well, it looks like Hero missed one of the free throws. They had a foul to give, so they had to inbound it again, and
There
they
we go.
There you go.
On the
Congrats.
complete by the on the complete game by Burt Blyleven.
Wow, sick.
8 hits, no walks.
Yeah, who got? Oh wow, there's no strikeouts for McDaniel.
Oh, and now you know you can't lose in the first round, so that's always nice.
Yeah,
Shut
very
up,
happy.
Tom.
Now that I've clinched, I think I can say that I like deliberately built this roster as like the anti-Twins. Like, I was like, I want fast people who hit for average and play defense, and I'm like, and I don't have to platoon them.
That seems to be a good approach in this game.
I'm gonna stop sharing because I do want to go in and make some of these changes. Like,
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna
Oh
update the
yeah,
Bob
can
Gibson
you
strategy to 80 pitches,
Yep.
yeah, can we?
and I don't want to show off all the inside screens on the recording.
Yeah,
fair.
no, that's fine.
So Sean, let me run through yours. Is the only change to put Gibson as 80 pitch limit?
Um, why don't we go ahead and bench Knapp and Musial
Okay.
for Biggio and Kyler.
Gibson updated. Got Craig Biggio starting at second base and Kai starting at DH.
Yep.
All right. Those are done. Go over to the enhancers. Start Tim Tebow in center field. I think I have to call him up. Yep. Tebow is starting in place of Aaron Judge. I fucking love FODEUSS.
I bet Aaron Judge probably would have had a more successful football career than Tim Tebow, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Minnesota, am I going to call up Dion?
Yep, call him up.
I mean, to be fair, not more successful than his college career, because that's fucking ridiculous, but his pro career.
Dion is on the active roster. You want to slot him in somewhere
I will slot him in for the finale.
as a starting pitcher?
Yeah. Actually, wait. Slot him in for Lefty Grove, whichever game Lefty Grove is.
Yeah,
pitching.
Lefty's supposed to start today, so I'm going to slot him in.
Okay, yeah, slot him in for today. I want to have Lefty available for the playoff opener.
Well, you got a full week off.
You will.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to hold. Yeah,
Okay,
but
then-
just
then we
but
won't.
probably for injury. Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, slot him in for Lefty anyway, because with my luck, he'd get injured. So
do you want to start somebody for Liriano in the last game? You got Santana in the bullpen.
yeah, might as well start Santana.
All right. Any lineup changes?
No.
And you already got Weezer in there for me on the last day.
Yep, I got Weezerdale starting the last game. Do you want to bench anybody, Tom,
Um,
for injuries?
George Wright's already hurt, so he's already been benched. No, I think I have it so that it's like I've been kind of benching guys a lot during September, so I think it's fine.
Okay. Bryce?
Yeah. Can you God, this is annoying, but can you just put the backup in for everybody?
Yeah.
And then
I thought of doing that
and
too, but I think it's fine.
I just my team always gets fucking hurt, dude.
Yeah.
Can you just put the backup in for everybody and then make sure it's if starter tired behind them so that no one accidentally starts the next game.
Yep.
And then can you bring up Barnhill and George Walker and have them start the next two games?
Hold on. Let me get through lineups first.
All right, thanks, man.
My thinking is sort of that my guys are already going to have a week of rest, so I just don't want them to be even more rusty going into the playoffs.
I mean, I don't know how the park does that. I think
It
it's
probably doesn't really factor
a
that in.
black box.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's just a guess. I mean,
yeah. Hmm.
I mean, if anybody's going to get hurt, it's going to be Bob Gibson right now. So,
oh
Yeah.
yeah, pitching.
but
Or
it's
Old Hoss might coming in nowhere, forcing himself into a game.
yeah. I mean, and this is just to try to prevent him from outright uh innings winner.
If you can get are you 7 innings behind?
I think I'm 7 innings behind. If I mean, he might be able to do it in 80 pitches. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. Like that's kind of yeah. If he's pitching like a Maddox, he could get 80 pit. Yeah, he could get through
Yeah,
7.
All
but
right. Bryce, what's the pitching you want
I
to
don't want to
use?
push it.
Oh, can you bring up Barnhill and George Walker? And can you make them start the next two games in whatever order?
Yeah. You're not going to call up Dusty Rhodes for the finale? Let
Is
him
he a pitcher?
story.
Is he a pitcher or what is he?
Plays third base.
Dude, bring him up, start him.
Love it.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Dude, WrestleMania is tomorrow. Gotta have him.
Barnhill starting today, and then Walker starting tomorrow.
And then can you make old Gus, Cardale Jones, can you have him be used more often?
Yep. And put the American Dream in here. And I'll just slot High Trainer in as DH instead. All right. You are good to go now, sir. Anybody else? Heels, B?
Yeah, so we got 2 games left. Is that right?
Yep.
Can Rod Beck start the last game for me?
Rod Beck.
Oh yeah.
I want to reward him.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Not this game, but the next one. So
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So Urban Shocker
Actually, that
today, and then in
feels,
place of Bob Feller, Rod Beck.
yeah, that's fine. We can load Bob Feller to the Amazing B since I stole him from him.
Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do too. Whenever you've got a shot, whenever you got a chance.
Amazing B has got to ask, both the Minosos are healthy. Should we call them up and bet them back to back? Love it. I mean, why not at this point in time?
This game is an overtime. You get to play the winner on Sunday. They're gonna be gassed.
I feel bad benching Wee Willie Keeler, but it's for the Minosos. That one's done. Sean, you said you had another one?
Yeah, just to make, I don't know if I put this in the thread, but Sam McDowell to start the finale.
Yeah, you did. I just hadn't gotten that one.
Okay.
So Gibson today, and then Sam McDowell instead of Smokey Joe
Yeah.
tomorrow. Cool. All right, we good?
Yep.
Hero with a big three.
Here we go. Bob Gibson and Urban Shocker.
Beyond Mitchell with a big three. Heat up four. Trade travels.
I like it. Oh, I don't like it.
That's there we go.
God damn it.
Pinch
Time.
three-run
The
homer from Barry Bonds.
Oh,
timing of that could not have been better. Just
fucking Bonds.
I like it, and then 3 runs just pop up.
If I hadn't already clenched, I would have logged off.
No.
Yeah, right.
Error and a triple.
You know, Cesar Cedeno,
Yeah.
he's been really good.
He's been on my team like 4 different years.
And I
No.
don't play him every day, but when he plays, he just does stuff.
He's a good guy to have. The 70s didn't have many like good FODEUSS players, but that it has a few like really good ones.
Uh-uh. Oh, we didn't see how far Bob Gibson went.
Oh yeah.
Got to go back and look at that. Good call.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hey.
E8 to score the 2 runs.
Oh, wow.
Who
Wow.
does Yak have, or who does BNB have in
What is 8? Is that center field?
Center, that's
Yeah.
center, yeah.
It's their center fielder? Kenny Lofton.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Man, disappointing.
Brutal. Oh, Trey with a huge three to cut the lead to 3.
How much time's left?
1 minute 53.
Five innings for Gibson.
That's fine.
Oh, Hero answers with the 3. Yeah, he didn't get hurt. Hopefully, hopefully, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Trevor Bauer.
Ugh.
Jeez.
Damn, Phil Niekro has had a second half of this season.
Yeah.
Batting leadoff, Tim Tebow.
Joe Tinker's icon is Julia Roberts.
That's Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Okay, I thought I saw that last time. It's funny.
But it is Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell, though, right?
Yeah.
So you were both technically correct. Wow. 3-run homer by Hank Aaron.
Hank
Would
Aaron.
love to see it.
Oh,
Walk-off
Uh,
winner. So Tebow had 2 hits.
For four and an
Did he-
RBI.
Did he have the game-winning RBI? No. Maybe.
Todd
No,
Helton steals third, throwing error. Todd Helton scores the walk.
Oh my God.
If that does not sum up Cubby's season right there.
Incredible.
I slotted the Minoso second and third because Ty Cobb
Right.
batting leadoff wasn't doing anything with that nonsense. He literally overruled me as I tried to bench him. So
Yeah, we got Dazzy going. Hopefully Magnum doesn't leave him in for a complete game here. The Minosos.
No hits for old Mini Minoso.
We're kind of limping to the finish line here. Sorry.
the young one did get an RBI via hit by pitch.
Okay, Dazzy only pitched 5 1/3. Under 100 pitches. Good.
Can't complain about that one too much.
That's great.
wasn't he your closer last year, Tom? Or
No, he was on Bryce's team last year. He was my closer the year before last.
Oh, okay.
And he was amazing as a closer
Yeah, he
too.
was.
Yeah. But then I had, of course, Charles Bender get hurt in spring training. So I had to figure something out. He was going to be my closer this year too, was the plan, but went with Van Mungo and worked out.
I mean, Van Mungo and Cal McVay might be the 2 finds of this draft.
Honestly.
Well, if Santana had pitched like that all year, I probably wouldn't have benched him.
Yeah, lowered the ERA to 5.59.
Dusty Rhodes 0 for 3.
You guys are going to play the Heat. It's a 9-point game with 23 seconds left. It's over. Turn on the other one.
God, they're playing overtime and tired for Sunday.
Yep.
Neither of those teams scare me at all.
I think, yeah, 5 games at most.
Atlanta scared me before we took away Hunter.
Yeah. And they lost Jalen Johnson and Capella. Like they were, yeah. That would have been the easier win probably, but the Heat are a mess. Tunes.
3-run homer.
Big time Timmy Jim.
Player of the
What's-
game, of course, Denny's.
Looks like Lincecum had a decent year for Tunes.
He did, yeah. He was solid all year.
Yeah. I was bummed when he picked him.
Same.
He was going to be my next pick.
Not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed that nobody commented on my Ed Delahunty quotes about him vacationing in Niagara to go clear his mind.
Yeah. Oh man. Who knows where he was even going though? He got kicked off the train, like, and then he fell off the bridge. Got kicked off the train for pulling a knife on somebody when he was shit-faced. What a legend.
That's our Cleveland-born legend right there.
Yep.
Wow, lots of late inning drama here. Oh. Demon Bags take it.
Jimmy Fox, the late 2-run single.
Great
Cy
start
Young
from
had himself a
Burns.
pretty good year this year too.
And Burns, wow.
Yeah.
Under 3 with his ERA.
Well, Fernando,
40 saves and a
40 saves.
1.42 ERA. That's amazing.
Last game day of the season.
I'm gonna get another beer.
Why the hell is it trying to start Amos Russi? Judge Judy, you will not have your way.
Oh no. She won't let him.
But
Try to protect him.
starter, but there we go.
There we go.
All right, we got Weezer Dell and Tom Seaver.
Hell yeah.
We got George Walker and Deion Sanders. But we also have Greg Maddux and Tom Glavine.
Wow, that's incredible.
And that will be our last game of the season is Maddux versus Glavine.
Great final matchup.
All right. Kicking off the final day with Rod Beck on the mound.
Pud Galvin versus Tom Glavine would also be kind of fun. Like their same name, just mixed up.
Oh, looks like Judy pulled back early, huh?
Yeah, he didn't make it that long. 4 innings, not bad.
Not bad at all.
There we go, guys.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Last game. We can do it.
Wild pitch to score the tying run, and then an
Jack,
E3.
Jeter with the RBI single.
Oh no.
Walk to open the inning. You never want to walk the leadoff batter.
oh, Stan pinch hitting.
Oh, double play ball, maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Kind of a bummer that Kyrie got hurt. If the Mavs get in this game, if they would have had Kyrie, like I feel like every series in the West could have been crazy.
Hmm.
Billy
Did you see the
Hamilton.
thing where Luca broke his phone by throwing it?
Is that the
No.
dead Billy Hamilton on your team or the alive Billy Hamilton?
The dead one.
The dead one.
1 run game, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Oh,
Bottom
God.
of the ninth.
Nap pinch hitting.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my God.
God.
Did they? Oh, only 1 run scored though.
Come on. Come on.
I mean, Billy Hamilton's the guy to hold at third base.
Yeah, it's not.
Empty the bullpen for Sippy in a 14 inning game.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, God.
Here we go. Here's our
Yeah.
guy. Walk.
Ja got a steal in the first play. Looks like his ankle feels all right. Triple J hit a 3.
Double play. Nope.
Just the one out at first.
Lou Gehrig up.
Oof.
Dribbler. Oh, high throw.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
5 in the 11th.
it all happened so fast I didn't even see it.
Just a election that has no.
Good effort, guys. On to next year.
Yep.
You are still the defending champion for a couple more weeks.
Yeah, that's right.
See how good old Uncle Weezer does.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Not so
too
good.
well.
Man, he's had a couple really good starts on the last day, but this has always been what I've expected every time. God, the Mavs are just fumbling. They look terrible.
No regrets.
3 1/3.
Yep. Yeah,
5
it's
runs,
fine.
5
It's
hits.
fine. It's fine. Only 3 earned runs.
Frank Fennelly was ejected the second inning.
Frank Fennelly, man, he's a spark plug.
And no hits for the Elder Minoso again.
Darn.
You didn't accidentally make him like 125, did you?
No, he's 54, I think.
I think we ended the year on a 4-game losing streak. Not great.
How about Cal McVeigh with 120 ribbies, though?
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Albuquerque and the ball players. Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Wow, ending the season with an exclamation mark there.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth with 2 more homers.
Dang. 36 homers. That's a
With 2
ton.
3-run
36
homers.
is
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
Wow.
Evan Millwood.
Surprisingly good year.
Sub
Yeah,
sub 4 ERA.
And a winning record on a team that did not win that many games.
I think they'll be back next year. Like Marine, I think he's one of those guys that takes the leap second year and how he plays the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He drafted pretty well, actually, for first year, too.
Plus, I mean, Babe Ruth as a keeper is a hell of a foundation. So
Totally.
They're,
Get Joe Jackson out of there.
they're
Oh.
starting Christy Mathewson, too. No Dion.
Well, what?
let me go back.
Get in there, Dion. You can stop sharing if you want, NT.
I'm not going into the strategy screens this
Okay,
time.
okay, cool.
Dion is supposed to be the starter.
Yeah, when you clicked on the thing on the game, though, it said Mathewson.
Yeah. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Fuck did Dion go? I gotta bring it back in. Or have him marked to use as a two-way player. That might be what I have to do. In either case, that should fix that. There we go. And then, what did you say, Bryce? It had Shoeless Joe starting?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Shoeless Joe.
Sheila shows in right field. Just
Couldn't be. But I know how to fix that.
Never get used to seeing Clay in a Mavs uniform. It is pretty funny that he went to the Mavs to team up with Luca, even though his dad wanted him to go to the Lakers, and then Luca got traded to the Lakers.
That's better all around. We got Dion, we got no Shoeless Joe.
Yeah, got Tiernan in there now.
4 innings of two-hit ball out of Dion. I mean,
That's incredible.
Insane.
He did walk a few guys, but still.
hey, asshole, get down.
I gotta go, fellas. I guess probably gonna pack the bar, so I'll keep
Okay.
thinking running now.
Okay.
Sure.
Take it easy,
Thanks.
Bryce. Have a good one,
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Later, man.
Sorry, I've got an asshole cat trying to break into a fish tank.
Oh no. I wondered what the cat was doing. That was clearly
Josh Gibson ties it up in the eighth of the homer.
So
We'll do the ninth. At bat
Did,
by
Jo- did Josh have a good year?
no, he did not.
Uh,
He is basically just the backup catcher now because I had to bench him at the DH slot for Fred Clark.
I had to send Heavy Johnson to the minors for almost the whole year because he was so bad. It sucks. I hope they fix that with the new one.
Yeah, it seemed like the historic black pitchers
They
pretty good,
did pretty good. I mean,
but
that
the
was
position
Lloyd's.
players didn't really import very
Yeah,
well.
that was Lloyd's whole staff, and he made the
Yeah.
playoffs. So yeah, they did all right. And Dave Brown had a typically good year for me. Wow.
Probably should have pinch it for Kiermaier, but
Yeah.
it's the
And
last game of the season and it doesn't mean anything. So
you're gonna need his defense in these extra innings.
Gary McGee walked it off for you.
alrighty.
Nice. Sherry McGee. He's got to be an early round pick next year. Has to be. Was
Yeah.
mm,
Gibson hit 220 this year.
yeah.
17 bombs is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
How many
bombs
times
are
did he
sad.
strike out? Oh,
Yeah, right. But it's a little bit of a Cal Raleigh kind
Yeah.
of year. Yeah.
yeah.
Cal Raleigh, always good for 220, 230, but then he had like 30 some homers last year. And he's already got 6 this year. Or no, 8. He's got 8 home runs this year already. It helped that series in Cincinnati helped. Surfers avoiding their 111th loss.
They at least got some assets for next year, though. Like,
They did make some good trades for picks and stuff. I want to try to get some of that stuff back. I got so many guys that could be keepers for that guy. I think everybody should try. Like, let's
you know
all
what?
just bombard him with offers.
Wang is not here, but Macho Man needs to start this game.
Hmm. I hope Wang's okay. I haven't heard from him forever.
I feel like he mentioned in a post that he would, I don't know, like something was going on, but he'd try to
Hmm.
check in. I feel
Okay.
like it was like months ago though.
I think you're right. I think I remember that too now.
Give Jocko the day off. Do you have any
Yeah.
pitchers we want to call up to start in this one? That would be funny pitchers.
Terry Bollea. See if he gets rocked.
We're doing it.
All right, let's do
Team
it.
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he's throwing to
And
some Macho Man.
he does
So
not want to start Satchel on the last day of the season in a meaningless game.
no.
No.
That's definitely true. He wants him ready for the playoffs.
So there we go. Yeah, John Hiller against Terry Bollea.
Wang's probably just he's gonna peace out for 2 months and then he's gonna win the World Series.
Yeah.
Do you know if Jocko had a good year, NT?
Pretty good, yeah. Take a look here. They use Satchel anyways. Of course.
God damn, for
Oh,
3
God.
innings. Got the win, I guess. I mean, there's that. Fernando with his 41st save. Probably gonna be the reliever of the year. Just
Oh,
Race,
Macho Man got 2
Race is back.
hits.
Oh, he hit a homer.
That's incredible.
He hit a homer.
A
That's
homer for the Macho Man.
that is so ridiculous.
Cream rises to the top.
Yeah, I think that
That's great.
41st
Looking at Elizabeth.
save. I think that 41st save just got Fernando by Smoltz because Smoltz had 40.
Oh, damn.
So he will get reliever of the year. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask, do you have to spend money if you want to keep the reliever of the year? Is that one of the awards that costs you to use him as a keeper?
I'll have to check my own rules, but
Okay.
I think reliever of the year is up there.
Yeah.
Does
I mean,
anyone ever
he probably doesn't have enough
kept the
slots to keep
reliever?
him. I don't know, actually. That would be tempting with Fernando,
Yeah.
but he's got a lot of other really good players, though, so it's tough.
All right, fellas, we're at our last game of the year.
Let's do it.
Maddox v. Glavine.
Wow.
Tim Tebow starting against Greg Maddox. Tim Tebow in his 900 OPS.
Wow.
Maddox taking care of business here. Whoa.
Controversially pinch hitting Aaron Judge for Tim Tebow.
Is Maddox Cubby's franchise keeper?
Yeah.
Ah, God damn it.
Yeah. Nobody ever gets to play with Greg Maddox.
You don't know how hard I tried to trade for him back in the what if days. Oh, like paragraphs I would write, like trying to convince Cubby to Dude, it totally makes
Final
sense.
standings. Let's take a look at Statistical leaders.
Man, Shoeless Joe. 330.
3 of the top 4 from the Shaq Barons in average.
Wow.
Yeah, he tends to draft pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Sisler, third.
How about
That's
Roger
1 point.
Connor though, man? 202
Oh,
hits.
he has been great for me. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's amazing. Cal McVay led the league in RBIs and at bats. Got the most at bats.
And isn't he like in the 5 or 6 hole on your team?
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Does he just not walk?
No, he never walks. But back when Cal McVay played, you had to throw like every 3 balls out of the strike zone counted as 1 ball. So
Uh-huh.
you had to throw 12 balls in order to walk somebody. So in his actual stats, I think he had like 3 walks that year, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So yeah, that's not his MO. Also, I think he had like 1 WAR. Like he was like I mean, because he was the DH is the main reason for that. Like he didn't get
Yeah.
he got a negative, a penalty plus no defensive WAR. But it wasn't as an amazing season as it kind of looks in some respects.
Babe Ruth and Ted Williams tied for walks. That's kind of cool.
Eddie Collins led the league in stolen bases and caught
Yeah.
stealing.
Josh Gibson, 3rd in strikeouts, despite me benching him.
Yeah. That's like avoid Ks is like one of my main stats that I look at when I'm drafting
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Frank Thomas,
Yeah,
5.24 win probability added. Like
that is incredible.
Pedro takes the ERA title,
Nice.
and
Good job.
Radburn takes the innings pitched.
2 innings.
Wow, Cy Blanton got sixth and it was only 2.87. It drops off pretty far there in the top 6.
With 7 shutouts by Gibson.
Nice. Mungo didn't get in the top 6 in saves, but he had a great year.
Nobody else with 200 strikeouts except for Randy.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got that many, to be honest. I mean, I feel like this game, you just don't see the big strikeout numbers.
Not very much. Like even like my staff was getting like 7 or 8 at the most in a game.
Look at the whip leaders.
Wow.
Yeah, Bert is up here on a lot of these.
Mhm.
He doesn't have like the stacking stats because I didn't put him into the rotation until like halfway through the season, but like Whip, he's up there.
I got 3 of the
BABIP,
top,
he's up there.
I got 3 of the top 4 there.
Uh,
And yeah, there it is. Valenzuela 41, Smoltz 40 on the saves.
King Kelly with the 1,000 fielding percentage. Or is that
Papa Bell.
yeah, I wonder many chances.
I mean, he was in 97 games, so
Yeah,
Pretty good.
sure a lot of those were late innings, but still.
where's like the catcher stats?
At the bottom.
Yeah, okay. There they are. Nice.
Jason Kendall with the 361 Sarah. I've kind of like avoided playing him these last couple months because Tim McCarver was just hitting like crazy.
Craig Biggio with 26 pass balls.
Do not know what RX was doing for part of it.
I don't either, but when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to play him at catcher.
And George Stone is also not a catcher. Like those are two
Yeah.
guys that are both not catchers. Like, why are they? I don't know. Be funny if George Stone had 23 pass balls in like 10
Oscar
games.
Charleston had 11 pass balls.
There was a stretch there where ball players didn't have a backup catcher
Yeah.
on the roster, and so
So like maybe
but
George Stone only played like 10 or 12 games, but he had 23 pass balls.
but RX was starting Biggio at catcher for some reason.
Yeah. Well, he did have a season early in his career, but that's not the one that he was using in the out of the park season.
Look at Albert Bell's zone rating.
Insane.
Like, that makes no sense to me.
No, not known as a great defensive player.
Gotta go down and check on. Well, I want to check out the playoff tree.
Mavs are getting crushed in this game. It's like it's gonna. Well, I mean, it's a lot. It's still the first quarter, but looking like it's gonna be Memphis versus OKC, which it's probably a better series.
So it's one day off for all you guys that are wild cards. And then 2 on, 2 off, 1-1-1. Down in honk ball. Minnesota might be able to pull off the double.
That would be pretty cool.
Wow. The Brewers didn't make it.
Not with that 1-9 finish to the season.
Ouch. Yeah, they were doing well until then. God damn. It's kind of like my major league team.
Better than Vancouver with their 12-game losing streak to end the year.
Well, I mean, I kind of called everybody up.
You
So
That's what that I think that's my problem too, actually. Is I called up all the good players. I left Orator Schaefer down there though. He should have carried us.
All right, fellas. Well, hey, thanks for another great regular season. We'll
Yep.
do playoffs.
yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait for the first
Yeah, I'm
round of the
excited.
playoffs. Thanks for hosting NT and